123 straight. Kennesaw State's last win back in 2011. Something not on there. They actually have outscored them last year, 192-98. Florida Gulf Coast has, so certainly with some success over the Kennesaw State Owls. And there is one reason for last year's lopsided scores. Kirsten Bell already at 12 points, Mateen.
I mean, these are the kind of stats that no matter what the level of basketball we're talking about is, whether it's collegiate, whether it's the pros, you're making 5 of the 7 shots, 2 from 4 from 3, 12 points in the first quarter. I mean, this woman is a phenom.
Legister starting off the second quarter. Kennesaw State gets the turnover.
Really good start, really energetic here from the Owls.
Johnson with the step through. Knocked out of bounds, going the other way. You said it was important for Kennesaw State to come within 10 points before the second quarter. Now they're within 8 single digits. I mean, it's an attainable game right now.
Yeah, and you see Amani Johnson extremely frustrated there that they're not going to get the ball, but they did reverse that call, and it was the right call.
Phils checks in for FGCU. The band really clapping it up.
I mean, I got to say, I love the atmosphere that the Kennesaw State band brings to the Convocation Center.
Backdoor feed to Piccolino off the glass.
And that's not somewhere that you often see Jillian Piccolino in the paint making the layup, but a great look and burying it.
Morehouse thinks about the three.
That's just some great defending there from Joshua Whitfield on the perimeter, but the breakdown there, and luckily TK Morehouse misses it.
Healthy box out from Legister leads to a Kennesaw State rebound within 6, Mateen.
They have such belief in the early going here, but you have to wonder, an incredibly synthesized lineup for the Owls here tonight. Are they going to be able to keep this up, and are they going to end up with the same amount of points that they usually do?
And that point being 61.7 per game coming into tonight. Bell with the miss.
You know, usually Octavia Blue is making subs so she can preserve her starters for later in the game, and she doesn't have that option tonight.
It certainly will be a battle of nutrition for Kennesaw State. Nice backdoor feed. Ashley Free loses it midair.
I think she was wondering why she didn't get the foul there.
Some contact underneath the can. Bell with the dribble drive, turned over.
You just give me the information, I got to use what I can with it, Jordan. That's why you're a professional.
Hey, we're both wearing ties today.
Yeah, that's a good point. We call that imposter syndrome.
I think we both have a little bit of it here tonight. As it wanes toward halftime, Kennesaw State looking for some positive offensive output.
Yeah, they're really stacking the left wing right now. Jillian Piccolino almost shadowing Amani Johnson.
A 3-on-1 Morehouse bounce pass feed. Piccolino played it perfectly, staying with the Eagles.
Just the defense that we've seen from Jillian Piccolino is something that we haven't seen from her this season. You know, her adding a block, she already has 2 on the night, and this is a team. The Owls are a team that doesn't even average 2 blocks per game, Jordan. Jillian Piccolino's got 2 by halftime.
Morehouse unable to get the bunny.
And there's her 7th board.
Piccolino having quite the game. Once again, 22 minutes against Liberty, and she buries the 3.
Come on. Come on.
Dials it up from deep and cashes it in.
I mean, it might be difficult for the missing pieces that are not in this lineup tonight to get back in with the play of Jillian Piccolino. So you see rebound number 8.
Very impressive. Piccolino coming into this game with 7.6 minutes per game, and already double that, 16. Foul going the other way.
No, the last time we saw her score from that kind of length, she scored the 100th point against Thomas University at the beginning of the season. Her three-point ability is exactly why she's so important to this team, but she's showing, hey, tonight, I'm more than that.
Piccolino coming into tonight's game with 5 threes. She's already hit 2. Back to a 10-point lead. We've seen this 3 times so far tonight. C guarded by Piccolino.
A chant of "Let's Go Owls" ringing out across the Convocation Center.
Another deep 3. C puts it down.
And just like that, it drains the energy out of this room.
Piccolino thought about the 3. Now they're going to have to start guarding her from out there. Scouting report's out already. Jones contested.
Just short on the jumper. Stacey Jones getting up there. She did everything right. Just got to put that bucket in.
Bell, contested 3. No. Piccolino, 9th rebound.
But look at how they're defending Kirsten Bell now. They're making her work a lot harder in this second quarter. She's 5 from 11 now, 2 for 6. Remember, she was 5 from 7 when we started the second quarter.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. Down the Jones. Bell block.
But look, she shows also she's not one-dimensional either. Look, I'm not just the 3. I'm not just driving to the net. I'm also the rebounds. I'm the blocks.
Bell's 20th block on the season. Also 25 steals. A very good defensive player. That one's taken away by Kendall Spray. One-on-one, Piccolino draws the contact. Spray goes to the free throw line.
Yeah, Piccolino having no problem allowing that as a foul. It's tough not to foul when the Eagles are so fast in transition.
And our halftime report presented by Ingles. Get to know Ashley Free. First half highlight stats, and then we will hit our out-of-town scores. Now within conference play, I think those are going to reign even more important as the season goes on.
Yeah, an important night for Ashley Free, making her first ever career start.
There is Kendall Spray, the grad transfer from Clemson. Misses the second one, 3 seconds left. Baker, got to put it up. Deep 3, no, just off the side. Also 4th in the nation at 7.1 assists. So that's quite the player over there in the Big Ten playing for the Hawkeyes. But it also shows just how good Kirsten Bell is for the FGCU Eagles.
Elite, you know, she's someone that I would love to see on the professional level. I would love to see it.
I'm no scout, but I have to believe that that's certainly possible. Legister, Free, buries it.
That's Ashley Free's first bucket of the night. Came at a great time in a game from a great position.
Sometimes you just have mental lapses.
And coming into this game, 8th in the nation in assist to turnover ratio, 3.42. She has coming into this game, 41 assists to 12 turnovers. Someone's blocked by Legister.
Maya Banks, the Wake Forest transfer, grad student, 6'4". So another player with good size on this Eagles squad.
And a grad transfer he talked about, but a rather inexperienced team. 8 underclassmen that knocked out of bounds once again, but that's actually going toward the Owls.
And I think that's where their turnover ratio comes in at, is the 8 underclassmen for Georgia Southern. You got a bunch of young ones in there. They're going to turn the ball over a lot. So, you know, especially when they all play together. So, you know, got to let them play through it. But right there, when I saw those 20.4 turnovers, I said that's a young squad.
Ashley Free dials it up and connects.
Is it me, Jordan, or is the three-point shooting just better after the break for Kennesaw State, though, for the Owls? Might have had a point taken away, but no momentum taken away.
The entry feed. Nothing there. The contested 3 off the heel. Another scramble for it, a pile of bodies. What's the call? Kicked ball violation is going to stay with the Eagles.
Yeah, I think a foot rolled on that one. But, yeah, right here, Alexis Poole doing a good job getting her hands in there.
kicked it a few times.
I think a few shoes kicked the ball on that one. But I just love seeing both squads getting on the ground and hustling for the ball, effort plays.
Holmes, step back. Oh, I thought she was going to pull that.
So did Ashley Free.
Another traveling card. This one on Tanaya Marks.
And, you know, that's just good defense. Again, you got to give credit to Kennesaw State and Stacey Jones for playing straight up good defense, causing the travel.
Johnson looking for Poole. Jones finds her. Charge.
Yeah. And that's the right call, and I love the mental toughness of both squads, kind of giving each other a taste of their own medicine, because we both know that Alexis Poole is great. She does the little hesitation, and I think the hesitation in this case is what allowed the defender. I like the hesitation and gathering to know that you're going to get double teamed, but in this case, it just did not work out well. Gave the defender time to settle her feet.
Love Hill just dices up that Owl defense. Burns loses it, taken away by the Owls. 2-on-2. Rodriguez blocked at the rim by number 13, that's Marks.
Yeah, excellent block by Tanaya Marks. But on the other end, really good defense for Kennesaw State. And right here, Julia Rodriguez goes up for the layup. Got to use your body when you're smaller and lead into the defender. Have her cross you when she comes to block that shot. Otherwise, if you're a lot smaller, you're going to get that shot blocked every time.
Rodriguez drills it.
Pretty shot right there by Rodriguez, but even better spacing for the Owls.
Another turnover for the Eagles. Owls on the prowl, 4 of their last 5. And they've just outplayed Georgia Southern here in this first half so far, Tabitha.
Yeah, and it's been because of turnovers. I mean, you know, with that number, over 20 turnovers a game, Kennesaw State, the Owls doing a really good job. 15 points off of 12 turnovers, and that's 12 in the first half. You don't want more than 12 in a whole game.
Ashley Free tries to get the jelly to go in, can't do it. Foul on the floor.
I've never heard that one before. The jelly to go in. These are fun.
About once a game, I'll come up with something that doesn't make much sense, and we'll throw it out there and see what hits.
And I'll draw attention to it because I think it's so funny.
Eden Johnson will go to the free throw lines there in the single bonus here in the first half. 9 team fouls for Kennesaw State compared to 8 for the Eagles. And Johnson, this is a player that hasn't really gotten too involved so far today, just 2 points with 1 rebound. Overall in the season, one of their best 3-point shooters, shooting 50% from beyond the arc, 50% from the field, 9 points a game and 7 rebounds, also leading the team in blocks with 14. I mean, this is all around terrific redshirt sophomore.
Yeah, and I think that Kennesaw State has done a good job of implementing and following that game plan to kind of make her obsolete in this game. And, you know, that's the boxing out that we mentioned and drew attention to very early on. That's making her ineffective. That's the defense from the post play that's making her ineffective. So kudos to the Owls for following the game plan.
Johnson with the hesitation. She sees Rodriguez, tries the no look, fire it over there, tipped out.
Yeah, Johnson just couldn't see past the taller player. Had the vision to skip it across, but the defender for the Owls was right there in the middle, got a deflection. A lot of deflections in this game by both squads that have been contributing to turnovers.
Johnson with the nice scoop and the score.
And if you notice how Monty Johnson positions her body, once she split 2 defenders, so she used her speed as the Owls force another turnover.
Frida Jones, the gather, can't convert, taken away by Rodriguez. Double dribble on the sophomore.
Julia Rodriguez, a little bit of smile on her face, but back to the Amani Johnson one. Johnson just does a really good job, and she's a little bit undersized, of course. You can see how small she is, but right here on the other play for Julia Rodriguez to get that ball back. But Johnson doing a good job of positioning her body so that the defender couldn't get to the block.
A relaxed press now for the Owls. Holmes with a nice bounce pass feed to Johnson. She cannot put it in. Eden Johnson just not on the game so far in this first half.
Yeah, and again, you know, the Owls taking her out of the game plan and making her obsolete. And you've got to be mentally tough to respond well when they take away something that you're used to doing, your offensive presence, and they're not allowing her to go off, and it's affecting her on everything she does. As Harden with the nice spin move gets in there and lays one in.
The Eagles in a 3-minute scoring drought. Corner three, off the back iron. Under 2 minutes left here in the first half. Ashley Free finds Johnson. Johnson with 8 points tonight. Drives, takes the contact, blocked. Legister second time up, she goes to the line.
Amani Johnson kind of has her hands up like, was that not a foul? And I kind of agree right here. Yeah. Not one, but two players come across the body tonight. And Marks definitely comes over, gets some ball, but definitely gets some of the arm.
It certainly seemed like there was something, I think, especially on the way down,
yeah.
the second time around, like you were saying.
It was the follow-through. You know, if you block it and you keep your hand up there, that's one thing, but the follow-through brought her across the body. But, you know, missed call for Johnson, but they made up for it with the Legister call.
Legister misses the first. Free throws have plagued her so far this year. Shooting 64 coming into tonight from the charity stripe. Wide stance, puts it in the second time.
That's an area that's been kind of up and down for the Owls this season, the free throw shooting.
Transition J can't go. Free push in the pace, nice hesitation move in the cross.
Yeah, I lost her for a second. We've got a great view up here, and even I lost her, and she still had the ball in her hands.
Johnson with the underhanded score.
And again, that's